Alright, what up guys? So today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to install the 8 high mod on your 99 through 06 or 99 through 02 specifically, because this year people struggle with a bit more because they don't make the custom chip to put into the fuse box. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do the 8 high mod on this year's truck. I'm gonna show y'all before, right here. Before, fog lights on, daytime running lights on. I mean, not daytime running lights, it's the turn signal lights and regular beams. And what we're gonna do is make these, those, and the fog lights all turn on at the same time. And I also got some new daytime running lights and turn signal lights. So I'm gonna install those and show you how to do that the easiest. These are all the things that I believe you will need. You don't need any of this stuff. I'm just putting new lights because mine suck. But you need crimpers, some T-taps. Honestly, all of this stuff is really optional. The only thing that you really need is some spare wire. I'm literally using wire that I had laying around. I do have a bunch of wire in here, but that's for like high temp stuff, and this is just doing like little lights. And then I have these T-taps to make it a little bit more professional, I guess. And then some connectors in here, but you don't need any of these, to be honest. You could just use these ring terminals and some shrink wrap if you want to make it look a little bit better. And I do have a soldering iron, but I'm not going to solder anything because there's no need to be honest. So the first thing you're going to want to do is remove your headlight. To be honest, it doesn't matter what side. You could do it on this side or that side. I just prefer this side because I have some lights under here under my grill. I don't know if you can see them. I have those lights, and those lights are all ran to this side. So anytime I want to remove my grill, I just disconnect my grill and disconnect all the connections on this side, so I won't have to reach over here. But I'm not gonna take off my grill, actually. I forgot. So I'm just gonna take off my headlights. So first you're gonna do the mod on the on the bottom headlight. Let's do the bottom headlights first, but I have to remove this top one. So remove the top one and then remove this bottom one right here, just like that. Right, so after you pop out your light like this, it should be out like that. The first thing we're gonna do is work on this bottom light. You might not have all these connections. I do, because I did some lights under my grill, like I said. So basically what you want to do is this blue wire is the power for the DRLs, which is daytime running lights. And then this blue wire, we're gonna tap into it and bring it to this brown wire right in the middle. It's the middle wire, so it's 1 2 3 on the second wire, which is the brown one. That's power for the turn signal lights. And so look, this black wire right here, this is ground for the turn signals, power to the turn signals. And then the blue wire is the actual turn signal, the signal light. So the brown is gonna go to the blue. So do that first, and to do that you need T-taps. That's where we come get these two right here. Let's just use these two light ones. So these T-taps, I'm gonna bring them over here and tap one into the brown, tap one into the blue, and I'll show you how that looks. Before I actually put my T-taps on my wires on the truck, I'm actually show you how to use a T-tap. So depending on the wire gauge, you'll use different T-taps. It says all the gauges right there. So this is a pretty big gauge right here. So what you want to do is you're going to want to strip your wire back. You don't have to use these wire strippers I'm using. That was a little too much. Usually you want to use something like this to strip the wire back. You don't want to cut it, you just want to strip it back. You're going to put your T-tap like that. You close it, and you're going to want to get your connector, your wire. So look, this is my wire with the other connection. We're going to put it in there, boom. And then this wire is now a live wire, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing over here. You see the blue one, the blue wire, I already put a T-tap, the appropriate size. And the brown wire, I put an appropriate size T-tap. So now what I want to do is run a wire from here to here using these connectors right here. So I'm gonna show you how that looks. You're gonna want to make a wire that looks a little bit like this. And these are both these blue connections. They just are different colors or shades for some reason, because I got this one from a different package. But you want to connect it in here, one in there, like push it in, and one over here. And I'll show you how that looks. As you can see, my black wire is right here, blue wire running to the brown wire. That's it. And I already installed my new lights. I'm gonna just show y'all how these look. You can tell all the lights, all three lights are on both sides. So DRL light, turn signal light, I have these other turn signal lights that I mistook for some DRLs, but well, these are hot. So that's all you need to do for those. So now I'm gonna put the bottom half back together and work on the top half. So this part of the process is way easier to make the high beams work, all of them at the same time. You're gonna want to do this on the low beams. The yellow wire is a ground wire. With this ground wire, you're gonna ground it anywhere. Might ground it, this is plastic, but it still would work, to be honest. It doesn't need to be that strong of a ground, so I might do it to this 10 mil right here. So boom, ground it right there. And then yeah, I'll probably just ground it right there. So I'm gonna show y'all what to do right there. All right, first things first, strip it a little bit, strip it back a little bit, and then you're gonna want to put your T-tap in there. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but I know it's plausible, I hope. All right, so you put it in there right there. Make sure your wire goes in there just like that. Close it, so your T-tap's on there already. All right, so now you're gonna run one of these like little blue connectors that was right here that we did right there. Run a blue connector to the to black wire or whatever wire, and then ground it right here. I'm gonna try this ground it. I'm not promising that it works, but it should. All right, so this is what you're gonna need: some heat shrink, circle terminal, what are these called, ring terminals, and then the little thing for the T-taps. It's literally just this, but I take off the little boot because I like to use shrink wrap for all of this. So then, I'm sorry for the burping. Yeah, so that's actually all you need. All right, so this is kind of what you're gonna end up with. One connection with the ring connector, one connection with the T-tap connector. So you're gonna want to put it in there. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but you can put it in there. It has to go in all the way. I'll show y'all right now how that looks. And then I took out the screw already, and I'm gonna put it right here. Hopefully it grounds good. If it doesn't, because this is plastic, I will find another one. All right, so I ended up grounding it to the actual fender. If I ever take the fender off or take the headlight off, I just will unplug it from here, because that ground, of course, was not strong enough, and I should have known that. I mean, I really did know that, but I mean, it was worth a shot. And they all should work now, and I'll show you a little video after. I'm gonna go clean my truck because it's really dirty. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I'll show you a video after. All right, what's up, guys? So the truck's a little dirty right now, so before I show y'all the lights, I'm gonna show y'all me washing it, I guess.
Año del 71, el mes de octubre corría. En Reynosa, Tamaulipas, al despuntar nuevo día, hirieron a Chito Cano, no se sabe quién sería.
Alright, so this is what the lights look like at night. It's pretty good. I'm gonna have it. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. Come on, bro. Watch out, bro.
No los creía tan cobardes, ampones y policías, me pegaron por la espalda, de frente no se podía.